I said I'ma ride for my motherfucking nigga. Most likely I'ma die with my finger on the trigger. I been grinding that side all day with my niggas, and I ain't going in, it's on with my nigga, my nigga, my nigga. Dope boys, my niggas, my nigga, my nigga.
What's good, homies? It's your boy, King, Real, Trill, and I am here about to give y'all this flashback / story time on my nigga. My nigga that never changed up, bro. My nigga that would find a route to my house. It don't matter by car or by foot. Find a quick route to my house if I had a knife in my hand and threatened to end it. A man that would, a dude that would probably cry at my funeral and threaten the killers that killed me. And if I died from like cancer or something, dude to finally found a way to break in a lab and be exterminating and stuff. I said exterminating, be working and whatnot. What I got in my pocket? Oh, that's my headphones. But anyways, my nigga, the dude that will look at me the same if something bad either happened on my YouTube channel about me or in real life that ruined my reputation, he'll be by my side. He wouldn't care. My nigga that I can always talk to. You know what I mean? If you don't know who I am, if you don't know who I'm talking about, the intro should let you know. But if you still don't know who I'm talking about, my homie Trent, my nigga Trent, that's my nigga, bro. I done said a lot of bad things about him in the past. He just said a lot of bad. Well, not really. He just said. Actually, I don't think he said anything that bad about me that he wasn't that he was serious about. But I done said a lot of bad things about him in the past. That's because of the way he talks and stuff. Cause like he'll talk to you like you nothing to him, but that's just the way he talks. Like he'll get completely smart with you for no reason at all. Because your knowledge was just a little off, he will get smart with you for no reason. But that's my nigga though. Love him like a brother. He do the same. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all this flashback part. So I'm gonna say 2014, 6th grade. Yes, 6th grade. My depression year at that. If y'all didn't see that story time, I think it's in my playlist. I am not gonna put it in the link in the description because you do not know what editing I've had to do. But I'm just playing. But like I said, it should be in my Storytime playlist. If it's not, I guess I'll find it and put it in there. But whatever. Anyways, what was I about to say? Oh yeah. So back in 2014, my depression year, 6th grade. So the homie Trent, you know, we was both in band, but we never talked to each other. We wasn't like tight or nothing at the time. We was just in band together. He played trumpet, I played saxophone. We was in the woodwinds. He was in the what is it called? I forgot. I feel like saying percussion, but I don't know if that's even a word. And if it is, I think that was like the drum people or whatever. So all I know is that we were woodwinds and they were something else. So yeah, there was 2 teachers in there. So we had a different teacher. We had Mr. Martin. For some reason, everybody hated Mr. Martin. I say for some reason. I'm just playing. But anyway, so yeah. The real reason we eventually noticed each other and started talking to each other was because he dated one of my friends, one of my best friends at the time. So yeah, he was dating her, and then they would usually be going back and forth at each other, and then sometimes the girl wouldn't talk to him and would tell me to go talk to him. So I'd be like, hey, yo, Trent, yo, your girl said like literally I'd be like, your girl said this, your girl said that. And then eventually we ended up hitting it off. It ended up being cool. And that was either because, you know, That was either because of me being me, you know, like loving to make people laugh and love to see people happy, or and also happy to talk to me, even though like a lot of people in this city of Columbia don't like when I come up to them and try to talk to them or make jokes. I don't care. Anyways, I'm gonna do it anyways. Like I was saying, oh yeah, and that was also probably because of his nigga Marquise. Not Marquise. Marquise is still his main nigga. You know what I mean? I'm his other main nigga. Pause. But yeah, shout out to Marquise. Marquise, my love you too, like a brother, man. I love you like a brother too, man. But anyways, yeah, back in 6th grade, we ended up hitting it off. In 7th grade, our friendship got a little stronger. You know what I mean? We talked constantly. You know what I mean? But back in sixth grade, there was the thing that I didn't like him was because back in 6th grade in 2014 was when I started my YouTube channel. That is officially when I started my YouTube channel. And yeah, I started my YouTube channel in 6th grade, I think. Most likely, yeah, 2014. And the thing I used to always tell him and Marquise about, you know, my YouTube channel, and I used to go around the school telling my main friends, like, hey, look at YouTube channel, you should subscribe. So I probably had maybe like 7 or 8 subscribers, and I was always getting hyper and hyper because I was getting more subscribers. But the thing I didn't notice was, I did notice that I had only friends, and I think my cousin Justin subscribed to me. If you still are, love you, cuz. Anyways, yeah, so that happened. And the thing I didn't like about him at the time was that, you know, they would always laugh at my videos. It was just irritating to me because I sit my out of shape, ugly, fat tail in front of this camera and make a video just so they can laugh at it instead of tell me that it's good, it's decent. After they found out how it pissed me off, of course, they started doing that, but that was because I started actually trying harder. Like, instead of pacing back and forth, I started sitting my fat tail down and doing these story times and stuff. Yeah, like that. So Trent, you know, Trent would always tell me that I was, you know, he would always give me ideas and stuff. I think he was actually the reason that y'all be getting these story times, actually. But yeah, so one day I was like, you know what, I'm sick of this nigga, bro. Like, for real. Like, this nigga kept making fun of my YouTube channel. I was like, you know what, I'm sick of this nigga, man. I made a whole video dissing him. A whole video. People that were subscribed to me at the time know what I'm talking about. A whole video dissing him. It wasn't no rap video or nothing. It would, cause I don't have the stuff to do that. I probably do, but I probably just don't feel like doing it because I'm very out of shape and fat, and I don't feel like doing it. But yeah, I talk about myself a lot, but who wouldn't? You know what I mean? I don't care. Like I was saying. So yeah, then I came to school the next day, and we was in gym together, and then he was like, "So I seen your video," and I just died laughing. And then I told him, I was like, I care about your opinion for some reason. He was like, I don't care about other people's. I was like, I don't care about other people's opinions, but I care about your opinion for some reason. I don't know why, but I do. I think I dissed Marquise a little bit in there, but for some reason I cared about Trent's opinion. I did. I don't know why. I can't tell you why, but I did. But, you know, I told y'all we was, but I said, hey, man, if you don't say nothing more negative and hurtful about my YouTube channel and my videos that I post, I'm just going to go home, delete the video, and forget it ever happened. So he was like, all right, I won't. Went home, deleted the video, and I never talked about it again to this day. unless my friends brought it up. You know what I mean? That was the only time I would talk about it. But today, me and Trent, like I said, that's my nigga. You know what I mean? Like we talk about everything. We've been playing the PS4 all summer. It's been dope. It's been cool. You know what I mean? And yeah. So and last night, this girl that I was talking to at one point. Well, I was talking to, like, literally last night, stopped talking to me for my homie Javon. And the thing that was kind of messed up, cause like it happened last night, and I was staying over his house for the weekend. So yeah, it happened last night. We was on video chat on Messenger, the little Facebook Messenger app. So we was doing that. By the way, my homie Trent would always tease me about video chatting her, even though she had already rejected me. Of course, I didn't care because it didn't mess up us being cool. So I was like, all right, whatever. So I just said, never mind. I'm just talking to her. And I feel like I was, you know what I mean? Like talking to her, the thing that you do before you date a person. So yeah, that's what was going on. And then he was talking about how he would date her and whatnot, but I didn't pay no attention to that because I was still talking to her. So she would always end up being the one hanging up on me, unless she messed around and fell asleep on the phone and I hung up on her or something like that. But yeah, like it happened a lot more over Javon's house. So she ended up telling me to get his Snapchat. I didn't even have his Snapchat, so yeah. I was like, hey, yo, man, what's your Snapchat? And then she was like, no, never mind, just give me his. I was like, why don't you just give him yours? And I was like, why don't I just give him yours? And she was like, okay, yeah. Then she hung up on me and started talking to Javon, bro. I'm finna cuss right now. Started talking to Javon dead ass. I cuss, I don't care. But yeah, like for real. Started talking to Javon. I'm in the same room with the nigga too. But I didn't care. I was mad at the time, but now do I care? No, of course not. I don't care. I don't care about thoughts. Yes, that's a thought. You talking to me, and then you out of nowhere you just run to somebody else, and the homie at that. Like, no, that's a thought right there. So he was like, if it makes you feel better, I'm not gonna date her like I would, but I'm not gonna date her if it makes you. I was like, nah, go ahead. I was like, man, I don't care. Do your thing. Do your thug thing. Then she was like, is he mad at me? And I said no. Tell her I don't give a Yeah, I said that. And then she said she don't care. She don't give up either. So I was like, okay. And I said, tell her that's what's up. And I haven't talked to her since, like that serious. I think she unadded me on Snapchat, cause I added her on Snapchat. I was holding right there. I was thinking about blocking her, but I ain't block her on nothing, cause she hasn't texted me since. So, but anyways, this video about to get is getting long, so I'm good. But yeah, and that same night, I told Trent about the whole situation. He was like, "Man, that's messed up." You talk to Javon about it? I was like, "Yeah." So yeah, and then he was like, and then he changed the subject. And he started to change the subject, but I was happy that he was talking to me about it, and not like doing no "I told you so" stuff. Even though he didn't do that, even though he didn't tell me so. Because he got a white girl too. But yeah. And then he started bringing this stuff about Tupac. The dude talks like he's Tupac's son. Like, this dude could rise up and do some fight the power type stuff. But I don't know if that's what he sees for himself. I see him being a nigga to make music, but it's been real. It's your boy King Real Trill. Shout out to my nigga, man. This one was for you. Outro, homies. I ended my video about my homie, but this is just attached to the video. Just to let y'all know, my homies that I probably have seen the news about Jimmy Butler being traded from the Bulls. Yes, I know I'm pacing back and forth. Something that said I wouldn't do no more, but this ain't no story time. So I've seen the Jimmy Butler trade. I did a video on it the day it happened, and I did something stupid. I'm trying to do a whole lot of editing nowadays. So I'm trying to do a whole lot of editing to get my channel up, trying to do some thumbnails. I was trying to make some thumbnails and stuff, so I made a thumbnail, put it on my computer, which is what mostly helps me edit. So yeah, I put it on my computer. Then I put the video on my computer and uploaded it to YouTube. And I uploaded it with my computer. I don't know if it was because my godbrother was here, but for some reason it wouldn't upload for nothing. It would upload very slowly, and the video wasn't that long. It was probably like 10 minutes. Probably even 9. I think it was actually 9 minutes, like literally. 9 minutes and 32 seconds if I'm correct. But I think that's how long the video was. Tried to upload it to my computer. No dice. Multiple times. No dice. So yeah, I'm just gonna attach this to the video and to my recent video, my story time / my flashbacks. / story time. And at the same time, I was also very pissed that day. So I was very pissed that the Chicago Bulls got rid of Jimmy Butler, even though I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it had to happen, and I knew it. Well, the thing about me and my homies, I would always be like, they're gonna have to trade Jimmy Butler. They're gonna have to trade Jimmy Butler. But when I think about it now, I never actually expected them to do it. Yeah, man. I wish I could do this. I wish I could do this in a full video, but I just feel like getting the editing and stuff over with, and I just felt like really giving a shout out to my homie because of what he did for me yesterday. He ended up, he wasn't talking me out of suicide or nothing because I don't care about no thoughts like that. But I really appreciate what he does. And Trent, if you did stay and see this, you know what I mean? Salute, bro. My nigga.